Lovely.
I think you're good, mate. Yeah. Yeah, they're ready when you are, mate.
Are we live already?
Yeah, mate.
We're waiting for Fred. We're not waiting for Fred.
Well, Fred's taking forever, so.
Okay. Well, hello, everybody. Good morning, England and everywhere else around the world. This is the Jack and Seb show. I think that's what it's called. Jack and Seb game review show. I'm Sebastian Bashar. I play for the England team in France for Catalan Dragons. And I'm with Jack Brown, just recently nominated for the Golden Boot Award. So he is practically the best player in the world.
Nominated?
Well, you know, the other word.
There's a difference between nominated and won, mate.
He just won the Golden Boot Award. So there you go.
Oh,
I'm with the best player in the world, and I'm maybe, top 50.
20. Hopefully we should be joined by Fred in a bit. We're just having technical issues, him trying to get this app onto his MacBook or whatever computer.
Fred Nye, who's just been selected to be part of the England performance unit, so he'll be training with us when we get back to training. He plays for the Argonauts in England.
Skeleton Army.
Hopefully I'll be signing next year.
Yeah, if there is a next year.
If there is a next year. I wanted to use this year to play with Jack for his last year in England, but it's not going all to plan.
Thought you were going to make me cry.
Have you changed your plans then because of all this, or not really?
Have I changed my what?
Your plans because of all this, or not?
No, mate. We're still going in October at the moment.
Okay.
At the moment, if we get over there, we just have to. We've just got to isolate for 2 weeks when we arrive. At the moment, it might change further down the line, but.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen Fred coming in yet, but we can get underway. So last video, the last live stream, we was reviewing Adrien Zitel's footage of the second French test back in June, weren't we? And
in France.
Picked up a couple of things where a couple of points where we're just scattering his attack. There was some good attacking players, fast play of the ball and keeping the ball alive and stuff. And then
and some bad and sloppy.
Yeah, and some bad. You got to take the good with the bad.
Of course.
Let's.
So we're now going to watch the second half. Is that correct?
That is correct. This is just them warming up. I'm going to try and scrub us through to kick off. We'll get straight to the business. No, hey.
Waka waka, hey, waka waka, hey. All right.
Come on, Scrap. Stop taking so long.
So you've got it in big screen again, or no? This isn't.
I can make it a little bit bigger for you, but not that much. There you go.
That's better. Then I don't have to see myself and you.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Are they going to do?
So what are we focusing on today?
Well, we really pointed in on everything yesterday, didn't we? The other day, didn't we?
Okay. So kick off. You just paused it. Oh no, it's just lagging.
Yeah, just a little bit of lag.
Okay. So French guy messing around as usual. Luckily, Jack Brown's there for the support. Golden boot.
See, I don't think we needed to put two men into that tackle there. If they timed their run better off that, we're in trouble. And like they're gaining a lot of ground.
Yeah.
They were obviously only sending one person, so we only need to send one really.
Yeah. I think it's just because the tackle before that we got beat. We kind of wanted to go up together. So that was a very poor start to the second half for us.
Yeah,
If you want to watch
they
that back,
came.
see how all that happened from the
Yeah,
very
they
start.
came all guns blazing then, didn't they?
Yeah. So
But
all
the
that
first, we
momentum
lost it
was
in the
from
first
that
tackle.
two-man
If you watch the
tackle.
first tackle, one of their players is coming up for the tackle, and two of ours go in at them. It lags
Yeah,
here,
that's
but
second tackle. Second tackle. This is
no,
first tackle.
second. The first tackle is a break, but after this, we send two players into the attack.
So they're basically taking a settler, and we go, yeah, two of us here to stop him.
If they timed that run better, they'd have probably got through there. But
And
that created the overlap on the way.
but see what happens here again, and this is what I was mentioning the day before yesterday. If you go back, you can see the defense again is not together as a unit. So the far winger over there, is very far from the player inside. And if he was closer and then pushed towards the touch line,
Yeah, push them to the wing. Yeah,
he would have stopped them way before.
even
that,
then they're getting a lot of distance this way as well. Another offload. But now look where we are. Just a scramble, and that's him just using his weight against Scraps there.
Yeah. That's just gaining a lot of momentum from bad defensive positioning and going up as two when we didn't need to.
Yeah, I think that they just came all guns blazing in that second half, didn't they? And we didn't. We were switched on sleepy from the get-go.
If I remember well, we weren't switched on at all that game until the last when Joe came on.
Yeah,
he suddenly fired us up. Love you, Joe Coyd. Oh, I've got Fred saying I'm in. I can't hear him though.
I can't see him. Leon Roberts asks us, are you looking forward to the World Cup?
Mate, World Cup is the biggest dream for any sportsman, I think. And having participated in one already and merely losing it, I think I can't wait for the World Cup. Just to smash the French, really. Show them how prepared we are. So it's I don't want it to be too soon because I want us to be as ready as possible, but I just really, really looking forward to it. I don't know what you think about it, Jack, but
here he is.
It's my dream to be there and to win it. Oh, hello, mate.
Fred dear.
Look at that. You actually got an England top.
It's one of my my selections.
Did I give you that? Oh yeah, that was a gift for Christmas, was it?
I think it was, yeah. yeah. I think Ellie gave it to me.
Oh, that's nice. Right, so you are watching this game back with us? Yeah, I actually watched this with you not long ago.
Was the second half?
Second half of the Toulon game?
Yeah.
Not in detail though.
This was the pass out to the other side.
Yeah.
Scoring the corner.
This is everyone getting stressed out.
You can't see my video. Jade just dropped off like
a pile
of washing next to me. And then she's like slivered out of the way of the camera, trying to remind me of that politician who has his kids running around behind him.
It happened again. There's a great one of that.
If you want to watch that back, Jack, there's very interesting.
This is what we went
of
through.
Poor defense on the English side.
Is this what we've got?
So let's say it starts here.
Well, there's four men there.
All four of us going over there because no one's going up in defense. If you watch that, the defensive line is going up really slowly. I mean, they should be up there, and I think actually, Jack, you're one of the players that didn't go up. You were there, you naughty boy.
I think I've just been lazy.
I think you were being lazy. It could be the problem. So it's after this tackle. So stop Jill there. And from this, it kind of resets to that. So we're all right in position right now. And two French players come, and no one's going up on them. They're just letting them come to them, which gives them space to mess around, get around them, and draw in four players there.
Yeah, the biggest thing on that is you had people from this side of centre going over to it as well. So because the people on that side didn't go up, they took it upon themselves to go up for it. So if you go back, you'll see there's someone who is just on the inside. That's Scraps on the far left, isn't it?
Scraps is
on far right.
our left. So when you look
sorry, I was
at
going
that,
back.
we can see him on the right, on the left wing.
Go. So yeah. So from our point of view, from England's point of view, if Scraps on the far left, whoever's the one inside of him, he notices that no one else goes up and pushes from behind the marker all the way across.
Yeah.
And that's how.
And we're very lucky the
everyone
French
ended
actually
up
do a
over
knock on or something like that. But we were very poorly positioned and
Mm.
lazy, and that would have been a try for the French.
Nice play of the ball, Seb.
Wow.
Thank you. That was all right. So I remember commenting this, saying, "Oh, this is Jack fighting as usual."
I always fight.
Fighting spirit, and the lovely kick goes out.
Ooh. That was almost like the first try in the first test that we played when you scored.
Oh yeah, it was on the left
from that
wing.
kick.
I think.
Almost there.
Very close. Didn't stop me from getting man of the match.
That wasn't square.
Yeah, that's the things to pick up on.
So this penalty for us. Wow, that was rare for that game.
Jeremy false play of the ball.
This is Tom doing good work. Gets through.
Awesome drive.
Oh,
Good job.
it's
We
cut.
should be using the sticks here.
Mind you, they're set up pretty well. They're tight to each stick.
Yeah.
That double
So I
bounce
think,
there.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Oh, nice tackle.
Yeah, that's a shame it didn't get through. That was quite a nice play.
I think we were too flat, weren't we?
Slightly.
All we needed was.
I do think though, before that happened, you had the ball and you had that fighting spirit, which was great, and then you did a kind of turn around and you could have offloaded it, but then you decided to keep it, and then we lost momentum from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of the players then overrun it anyway.
So.
Oh, did we get the try?
No, I think he's just kicking too, isn't he?
Oh, I think they're calling charge, aren't they?
Would you have kicked a penalty?
Nah, we should have played that.
Go back then. You must have scored in the far corner.
We should have played that anyway. So yeah, get it to sticks.
Because what I remember is you do the double bounce, hitting two different players, which gets them out. Then people cut left.
Go across.
They offload to you.
Oh yeah,
they put it back in the middle.
I didn't even see that ball.
Unfortunately, this is a very small screen.
Nice that was great play. Nice, James. Go, James Simpson. Nice pass. Under pressure, just before a huge tackle on him.
Yeah, he took one for the team then, didn't he?
Took one for the team. Fell to the floor and made a great pass to the inside.
So go back to that one then. How did that person get through on the inside?
Shut up, Ford.
Yeah, we didn't even see it. That was good.
How do we get?
Starts with that
crossover. Getting here, and I'll play one more time for the full set. And we start here, and Tom Halliwell gets a great drive, getting us right to their try line, and then we try to get them stuck around the sticks.
So that was a great one. Gets two people caught there, but the others actually don't react to it too much.
He brings him back so far.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's ridiculously far. Ridiculous.
Right, there's that. There's the double bump.
Yeah, so now one struggling back.
Across which draws. There's the person in the middle. The person. Oh bloody hell! Look at that cover defense from France. So the person that actually wipes out Simo comes all the way from the left of the sticks.
Yeah, it's inside sticks now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it was a great little bit of rugby, that.
Yeah, so Scraps, so you do your double bump, he gets out of position and goes back.
Scraps sells the dummy here.
Over, which, watch him.
Look at this cover.
The circle there and goes the whole way across to hit Simo.
He did good there, to be honest.
He did good, yeah. And if the other guy had done the same, he would have stopped the inside. Tom coming from in the inside. That was great. Great play.
It was good. It was one bad cover defense, and it was just better attack, wasn't it? Good passing under pressure.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That's heads up.
Quick hands from Simo. Right, quick hands from Simo. He only just caught it, and he was really, really under pressure from that French guy, and managed to just slip it back inside.
But that was it. The only
very
way
similar to the try against Australia, where he slips it back inside to Joe.
Yeah,
very similar. Good one.
I mean, that one in Australia, I think that started on our try line, didn't it?
Yeah, that was it was great.
Oh, you missed the question earlier, Fred. Leon Roberts was asking, are we looking forward to the World Cup?
Oh, yeah, mate. It's going to be a good one, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I was half expecting you to just go, no, I'm not.
Oh, man. Got to get my place on the squad for that one.
If I keep defending like this, it looks like you can have my spot, mate.
Yeah, something like that, mate. I don't think the golden boot fits my feet.
It'd be nice if you actually got a pair, so you could wear them.
No, James Hazel will take it all day long, mate.
Do we know if Leon Roberts is still watching? We could ask him if he's looking forward to the World Cup. Watching it.
Well, if they are, they'll definitely heard you by now, Seb. Let us know, Leon.
Because the venues are just going to be, on another level.
Yeah, Copper Box.
It's going to be great to watch.
Arena, EIS.
Yeah, it's going to be mad. Absolutely mad.
Here comes the run.
This is where we make an error doing a two-man tackle and then recover really well by sliding perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
So you watch that back, Jack Brown. So I think it's my fault as well. I go up and join Tom for a double tackle, two-man tackle. And then we do really well to recover from that and like slide all together and push the French team to the try line. Touchline, sorry.
This is the stuff that we need to really cut out moving forward, is giving away the ball in our half, especially with a team like France.
Yeah. So this is it. I go up on him. He goes to the side, and we double tackle him here. And then they do fast play with the ball. This is 4 against 3. But we slide, and manage to get
We did good to mark the space in between them and sort of slow each player down as we moved. It was done fast, but sort of rather than get him chair position straight away on Scrap's man, he just hovers a little bit, and same with everybody else behind him. Everyone was in sync.
So what was good about this one they went the way that you set up.
Yeah, we pushed them that way when we talked about the shoulders the other day, Seb.
Yeah, because Simo cut round because of the runner, and that's when Seb went from marker. So the two of them got drawn over. So that whole opposite side was actually open.
I'll just show that bit again, just to show people how effective running cover, running a support line can be.
Oh, yeah.
They don't. Tom Halliwell takes a drive here, and they've got him, but just because
there's also you on the winger, and they don't know what to do because you're there. Yeah.
Just because there's an option,
being there and calling for the ball can make a huge difference. Yeah.
That's it. It's keeping yourself alive. If you're active, you're always going to be a threat.
If you're active, you're activating the defense, aren't you? So.
And so it makes me think about that try we just scored. Even if you've just played the ball, you're the player that just got tackled and played the ball. You've got to push off your line anyway, because the try we scored just before is only because you, Jack, after playing the ball to me, pushed and came into the play, and we scored because of that.
Yeah, so there's only 5 players in wheelchair rugby league, so everyone needs to be doing something.
You've got to be there.
It's not like the running game where you can have a breather.
Scraps has set a little bit too deep then.
This is a real sport.
Again, we got lucky that they kicked it.
Yeah, we got a lucky bounce.
No one on this right side either.
Very lucky bounce.
They should have played that to the right rather than kicked it.
Oh, that was a bad line, Jack. Why at the
I don't know. Like you
Why
say that, go back. You say that. Look how many people you drag over. Right? So you dip in. Where's it? Oh, it's after this one there you're coming up. So you dip in there and then you cut back and everyone turns and pushes this way. All you needed was Simo to run the blue line.
Like Seb says, get involved off the play of the ball.
Yeah.
There was no one down there. But then again, would you have seen him or stuff like that? You know, it's a good call. But still, you're making options just off of that.
So what I'd want to do here is go and get depending on the tackles, get us set up at the sticks. Like that, perfect.
Yeah.
And we just overrun it.
We still score off this. No, we don't. No, we don't. This gets sloppy, actually. There's a... Is this when there's a shit pass? I'm pretty sure this is there's a shit pass here coming up.
See there, the wingers set out with watching Simo. So there's a gap in the middle there.
Oh, I needed to give that.
Yeah. As usual, fighting spirit.
Get it out of the wing. Go on, son.
That was great, but they don't allow it for some reason.
The tag was close to putting it down, so.
That can't happen.
There you go. That's what I was talking about.
Drawing the penalty. Now I get told off by Martin Coyd for doing things like this, but
part of the game. He's not the coach.
In my opinion, if he is offside and he's in between me trying to pass the ball, so I'd rather pass it as I was going to if he wasn't there than make the pass risky and trying to pass it round him. I know he says within the spirit of the game.
That's you and me there. You and me. You and me there.
So what you're referencing to is playing the rules rather than playing the game. It's a big thing in like American football.
Especially at this level, you've got to get every advantage you can, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's really important to play to the rules.
Oh, yeah. So the term playing the rules is if there's a rule that has a little...
Nice.
If there's a rule like...
Thank you, mate. Good catch and dive.
That's good catch and dive.
Wait, did they give this or did they call dive? I think they called dive. You know.
Probably called dive, you know.
Watch this. This is just my opinion, but I thought that the referee should be consulting the number 2 referee there as well, though. I'm not going to take it back because the game's done, but I feel like if someone wants to talk something like that through, they should consult with the number 2 ref, not the behind the sticks ref. Starting to get loud there. Them spectators are starting to hate us a little bit, aren't they? You can hear all everyone in the crowd.
The huge crowd. Massive. They've got a nice 3-on-2 setup there. How did that happen? Watch that back.
We got it.
Yeah, we got it. But they had a 3-on-2 situation there. They had the man advantage. So
yeah, we're just slow on the retreat, but they've got the numbers. But did he put a kick in?
Yeah.
For some reason he didn't have to. He could have just scored by passing the ball because, we were late on that. Very late.
He had numbers then. They should have just they needed to straighten up the runs, didn't they?
Straighten up the runs and just pass all the way to the wing, and that was a try, 100%.
Who just subbed on then for us?
I think Joe's just come on.
Cool.
I think Joe's just come on for Tom Halliwell.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where everything changes. We kind of wake up.
I think I remember actually Joe telling me off.
Shouting at us.
I was like, "Will you push your fucking chair?"
Yeah.
Got pins and needles. I need to set up a desk or something to do this. I'm sat on the floor in my bedroom.
Oh, that's bad. So our defense was a mess there. There's no wonder that was a try. That was just, we were so sloppy in defense. Really, really unprepared. Like, if you watch our positioning, we've got loads of time to set up right now.
I'm still staggered.
So we should we back each other there.
When you crashed into each other, I remember you going crazy.
I've got to call Joe out on that one though. Because if we watch the retreat here on this next drive, and Joe playing in the middle there, it runs into Seb.
But then again, it's one of those where Seb had no business, because Seb moved over to this side. You had no business going over to that one.
No.
That was a trust in Joe sort of area, but he was coming back slow.
I was lacking trust because I could see how slow he was retreating. So
you was in the wrong position, Seb, but Joe should have seen you as well. So it's on both. It's on all of us, to be fair.
That was it. But then obviously you struggled to get back to this side.
Yeah, and then so the winger lacked trust in me to be there to just go on his winger. So it just resulted in a try. Kind of my bad, I must say.
Kind of my bad.
Sort of could have been our fault.
You know.
We said this is the last when you're doing these games. Anything wrong.
Oh, I do loads of things wrong. Just
don't admit it.
Not in rugby. I want to see our faces again. I want to look at Fred for a bit.
You want to look at Fred? Have you missed him? There you go.
All right, mate.
Oh, God, look at you looking good.
Mate, this thing's getting huge.
I remember looking at you during that award dinner ceremony. You were just so handsome. I just wished I was sat next to you at the table.
Mate, we had our jobs to do, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did it. Really
I mean, we did pretty well, but then the season sort of, well, the world gave up on us.
The world gave up on us. We should try playing rugby together via Skype.
Playing rugby?
Yeah.
Passing through the windows.
Yeah, we could try something.
Wait, there's been some subs here as well.
Yeah, they've put Moose on, haven't they?
Yeah, Jodie's on this side.
Who's on the far right? That's James, isn't it?
So Scraps.
So Jodie's come on for Scraps.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, this is my bad as well because I get beat in defense. Like I do stop him, but I get beat in the duel, and I'm behind him.
I annihilated Jodie there,
and they score off it.
Go back onto that one, mate. we'll go through this one.
Yeah,
there are so many things that go wrong.
Most of it is my fault again. Just saying.
Yeah, they do well to draw
Two-man
two men.
tackle. So we're not going up in defences again, but whatever.
This one here, like Jodie's all the way out here by herself on her winger. What's that? That's Joe. Was that Joe on that attack? Yeah.
Yeah. Joe's pushing in. Tell him to go back. Right, and all goes wrong from here. This is my tackle. He wins the duel because I get stuck behind him.
Slow pushing back though there. Oof. Oh, this is one of the ones we analysed as well.
Yeah, so the retreating there is awfully slow because we think it's done. We just think, oh well, they've gone through us now. And there's nothing we can do, and we're just watching from behind. Yeah, but if we had pushed back, we could have been there and stopped that try. Just look at the retreating.
Yeah, like if you look there, I believe it's you get sort of shepherded away by one of their players, and I think it's Joe. Joe's a slow retreat from his one before.
Yeah.
But everyone, if you're like a little push quicker back into that position, could have stopped it.
You had to go that way, Seb, to get away from the play of the ball.
Yeah, it would have been a penalty if not.
Watch here. Here comes the cut in. You've got there.
So Gilles, I was trying to come in, but then Gilles pushes me away because he's like in the middle.
Yeah, because Jodie cuts all the way around from her wing, and then like say it's just a general slow retreat back. Where if it was our
positions were everywhere, we looked like a 5 dice.
But if it was a quicker retreat from the get go, you would have been back for that. Like not used personally, just because obviously Seb was way out of position, so everyone needed to jump over.
Yeah,
it just needed the line setting, didn't it? And we never quite got a 5-man line set up in that set at all.
Joe was sort of just hovering back in no man's land, sort of thing, because where the play went over and he cut back across.
Yeah, so I think,
but again,
it's mainly my fault because of being beaten the duel. But then, so when that situation happens, when one of your players gets beaten in a duel, the rest of the team really has to make 200% more effort to catch back up on that effort on that error. So it's my fault, and then again, the team didn't put enough effort to recover from my error. But kind of my bad again.
But that was it. Because, for instance, if you turned away from the pool, so you wasn't in the way, so they didn't get a penalty. But then everyone else should have bounced back over, so you would have been out on the wing.
Yeah, we should have all bounced in, shouldn't we?
Yeah, so Joe should have gone on one over, and then Jodie should have. She did it in the end. She came all the way across, and that's how she ends up crashing in the middle. But if it was just a quicker reaction at the beginning,
Seb could have covered to the wing there, and Jodie move in and slide everything down. Oof! Again,
that was such a long run just then.
They've got the overlap.
That must have been a forward pass, but So I this is what you remember the day before yesterday, Jack. I was talking about stopping the ball carrying player. If you just put that back a tiny bit, we can see Jodie on the far wing over there kind of hesitates between the two players and then ends up stopping neither of them.
So
if you watch Jodie here, she kind of stops in between both of them and then ends up stopping neither of them.
But if you watch, she comes from very far away as well, which is a good.
Oh yeah, she comes from the opposite wing, of course. But I'm just saying what people should do in that situation is
in a 2-on-1 situation. Because she's right there on the key now, and she's going all over because Simo's on this side, and obviously she knows that he's on his wing then.
And then there, look, she stops between both players, but then ends up letting both of them through.
There was a couple of options there. She could have either gone straight out to the winger who's passing because the cover was there for the ball carrier, or just smashed the ball carrier, and then the cover could have sprinted a bit more to get to the
gone
winger.
Around and hit the other guy. Yeah, of course.
But what the thing is what you should have done is. This is what we was talking about earlier about all 5 people have to play all 5 positions. Realise there's not someone on the wing and tell people to slide over.
Yeah, rather than Jodie having to push all the way from this side.
Yeah, it would have been easier. Everyone else moving 6 foot across than her having to do the whole width of the court. Oh, good carry.
Yeah, this is good. We're hitting more direct lines now.
This is when we wake up. Big thanks to Joe. He gets us fired up. That was a good set. To be honest, you had a first carry, which was nice, and then
too high. That pass was too high. It kills all your speed.
I'm guessing that was 6 tackle. That's why you kicked it.
Yeah, I think I remember our calling to get
There's
the tackle at the sticks, but we didn't go to sticks. We pulled away from them, and then his options were limited.
But that's what I said about. This is what I was saying earlier. But as soon as you have 2 of your hands in the air catching that ball, then it stops everything you've got.
Stops all momentum. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to control your chair as well.
Yeah,
when you got both hands like in the air like that.
Yeah, it's one of the things.
I remember this. They gave them the ball. They said I kicked it.
Yeah.
They said I kicked it. It was Moose just boots it out of play.
This is the end of the game as well, isn't it? Like we were winning by now, weren't we? We were in front, I think.
I think we had the lead, and they gave
them this ridiculous call. If you watch that back, just so the viewers know and see what happened.
It's hard. It is hard to see. You've got to say, but
so what happens here? We've got Moose. So after this is a tackle. I fall to the floor. Slows their play.
Never do anything wrong.
Well,
like playing the rules.
So Jill kicks it. Bounce. So here, this is Moose on the right winger, the right French winger, kicks it over to try and get it, and they call it.
They say that I kicked it, and I was 2 meters in front of him.
Why would you kick it though like that? Let's just take.
I know why would I kick it backwards?
Who's the ref on this side? Because he's already set up the defensive line. Obviously,
Matt.
he was the closest ref.
It was Matt.
Oh, okay.
And Matt said he had seen it, but the other ref didn't want to know. He just thought, no. And so I asked Matt about this at the end of the game. He said, it was just too late to tell him. So, okay.
But we've got the ball.
Hey, hold up.
It mustn't have been this one then.
It wasn't this one then. Yeah, it was a different one.
3 people. Oh, penalty for offside. Okay. I was about to say you had a great run on then. Judging by that, you were down. The fact that our team ran and got the ball and chucked it to the rest of our team to get back on the pitch quick.
Yeah. What's he saying? A false play of the ball.
Yeah, it's those things that kill us in games.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it kills momentum here, but when we do it in our half, it's even worse, isn't it? But even there, they get the ball in their half and they get the kick to piggyback them up the pitch.
Mm.
I think it's safe to say, just don't give away penalties.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Forward.
Yeah, lucky. But that's it. That's it. The late stages of the game. That's when everyone's not focusing as much, and
yeah,
we've
fatigue's setting in.
2 turnovers in seconds.
Go on, Jordan.
That's a shame. I don't think that went through.
She's in the right spot as well then.
Yeah. So I think she could have had a bit more speed when catching that ball. And it would have been a try.
Yeah, but to think that ball was going to come over to you.
Yeah.
That was a hard pass for Joe. He had to loop up as well, so she had to slow down to catch it.
Proper came out of nowhere.
It had to come out of 2 players.
Good fake.
Jody
the Jack show, the Jack Brown show. There he is.
That's the Jody show. Jody made that try.
She got
Golden
the
Boot Award.
There
you go. That's why. You can do really good fake dummies to the left, and then just put it down because he's a tall guy.
Do you want to say that again,
Steph? Mate, you're lucky I didn't have my finger in my nose right then. Hi guys.
It's the only way you can talk. Hello.
Yeah, because the camera's not on us anymore, so I'm like this, scratch my bum. I've got all sorts of freedom.
Does he make the kick?
Who's kicking?
You should just from time to time, by surprise, just put the stream on one of our faces.
I got that. I think I remember this because we'd made a couple of subs and was like, oh shit, we don't have a kicker on the pitch.
Yeah, that's always it.
I'm a good kicker actually, but no one's ever let me have my chance in England team. Because we have brilliant kickers. Maybe I should practice more.
Cool, I do after our first game.
I won't make any comments on that, Fred.
I was livid.
I was trying to keep people quiet about it because I could tell it was pissing you off.
Oh, mate.
And Wayne just would not shut up.
I'm not bothered about that. Off the pitch stuff, I can sort of.
What happened then? Did you miss all your kicks or something?
I think I missed 8, but I was just raging. Do you know, and just angry, like, yep, that's a kick. Great, let's get back. It's like last season.
You should read the book about your chimp. It would help out. Your chimp obviously got to you.
It was one of those where I was saying to the others, we had the most people ever come to a game with us, and I still had to go get a kicking tee from the pitch. And I was like, guys, what are we doing? And everyone's like, oh, they're supposed to do it. No, they're doing it. And I was just like,
God, no organisation with the skeletons. The skeleton army.
Oh, it's not going to happen again.
All the Halifax team turned up to watch, and we just carried on having conversations with them during the game. It was quite unprofessional for us, to be fair.
That's what you guys are spectators. They got to get on with it.
Oh, skeletons, mate. All bone, no brain.
That's the one. It was annoying last year.
Vicious, Seb. You are vicious.
I what?
You are vicious.
I'm not. I'm like Wayne. Oh, look at this. Golden boot. Golden boot. Can we watch that back, please? That was brilliant.
I believe that was swimming, as we call it.
Yeah. I don't think we can score ones like that.
Not now.
After this season. With the new.
Well, you couldn't officially before either, but you and England play to your own different rules.
The hand in the air rules is still one of my pet peeves.
Oh yeah, that was not a try.
That was not a try. 100% not a try.
I'm over the top.
That's completely non-ball carrying.
This is what I go on about every England camp. I keep saying you're not allowed to do that. We're going to get whistled and penalised if we do this.
Yeah, but
this is
in the
rules.
actual rules of the game as well, Seb, what French like to do is they like to play the ball, throw it this way, and then pass it back that way. And you guys let that go.
You have to.
That's making the play of the ball. It has to be one movement from tap.
If it's one movement, like a.
If it's one movement,
do a Z in one movement. Look at this.
Look at Zorro.
That's one movement.
Joker.
Or the other side.
No, mate, you can't do that at all.
No,
they started to call
pass.
Yeah, they've started to call it if you pass across you as well.
Okay, show me again.
So tap,
catch the ball.
Tap.
Catch the ball.
No,
you can't see me.
Tap.
Right, it's great watching.
It's
guys.
kind of loading up. You go tap, load up, and pass. You see?
That nobody passes like that apart from Tom.
Yeah, but that's the way you can dummy. Anyway, that's never whistled if you just do a quick dummy like that.
Yes, it is.
Whistled all the time.
It's just you and your stupid French rules.
Well,
making up your own rules as usual.
Yeah, as usual.
This is one of the things we was talking about though, with the whole what arm in the air you're allowed and all stuff like that. Is it ball carrying? Is it not? And then the new one is you can't have anything above your head. And we had a player at that fours thing get penalised for catching the ball above his head, and they called it a surrender tackle. So he had both arms in the air, and it was like, what?
It's all grey area, isn't it? It's all grey area.
Mm.
We've got momentum here. Oh,
who was that?
Is that Lewis?
Looks like the king. Who passed it?
Coyd. That's all your boys, Fred.
Your boys, the Argonaut brothers.
Shame.
The funniest thing is after this match, we went through weeks and weeks of just doing absolute bullet passes at Lewis.
Yeah.
So even if it was unnecessary, like Joe done one in a game once where he was about maybe 4 foot away from him and launched the ball as hard as he could at him. I
think I was down at your place when you were doing this. I was watching it, and you were. It was close to bullying, Fred.
It's
full on American football passes straight at Lewis's head, 100 miles an hour.
But it was one of those. It was what was it? We did it in a game, and before Joe even threw it, he was like, "What was that?" And I shouted at Lewis for dropping it. This is brilliant. Actually, if you look at the grand final, there's a part where they kick the ball into the stands really hard, and instead of catching it, Lewis palms it away, and Joe sits there, turns around, and is like, "Why don't you catch it?" Oh, nice play there, actually. Oh,
we're on fire right now.
Go on, Lewis. Go on, Lewis.
Yeah, he's
Go
off.
on, Lewis. The king is here.
My boy's right there.
Who scored it? You or Lewis?
That's got to be Lewis's.
I think you kept it.
He was clean.
Sure you kept it.
So that was Jody keeping it alive, and then Joe's head up to cut it back into the runner.
Yeah, it was a good play.
No, I mean, that was all off of Jody's fighting then to keep that alive, which was good.
Come on then, Sirius. Cat's crying at me outside the door because I won't let him in the bedroom. Did I miss that?
Looks like it. I wish I knew what the score was at this time.
Yeah, we said we wish we'd have been taking notes from the beginning.
Mm.
Next video that we'll analyze, we'll get one of the ones that a little bit better quality. Like we say, Adrian Vittel was the one who streamed this one. And it's just on his phone.
Yeah, this is his phone, wasn't it?
This is just a random French player who was there watching.
Which is great.
We didn't have any streams set up.
Yeah, so we'll be looking for... Actually, if people want to comment and tell us what game they would like us to analyze. There's some interesting ones against Australia or a French game, French club level game like Catalan Dragons and stuff. or the English Grand Final or Cup Final or any of those games.
Who has broke through on that one just then?
I'm going to take it back now.
Take it back now, yeah. That's Lewis.
Yeah.
Tell by his push.
There's Seb here. Joe cuts in.
Fake to the cut. Didn't take the cut. That was a shame.
I get it again.
Seb into
Give it
me.
to Jack.
The other side was open then.
Get it again.
Yeah. Good dip. Nice pass out.
Yeah, Lewis
Good
fakes to no,
Great.
that's Joe fakes to Lewis, sorry.
Yeah, Joe fakes out to the wing.
Great play, but the effort that went into that from that number 4.
Joker.
Mate, he was pushing.
I mean, it doesn't quite tally up all the mistakes you've made, but yeah, he did push.
Yeah, that is pushing your chair, I must say.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, apparently. It's 20 minutes, guys.
What's 20 minutes?
I don't know. Jack just said 20 minutes. I'm guessing to
Yeah,
Jay.
my wife is asking. I think she wants to come in and clean.
All right, Jay.
Yeah, mine wants lunch.
Say hi, Jade.
Hi.
Hi, Jade. We can't see
Jade.
you in this frame.
Here comes the kick.
I'm pretty sure Seb's on the toilet right now.
Who knows?
Do not show video. No, get off.
This is just this is my private, you know,
your private studio.
My private studio where I have my desk and my.
Did you miss that kick as well? I was too busy laughing.
Jay didn't know you wore glasses, Seb.
Just when I'm on the computer for too long, mate.
Only when he's on the toilet for too long.
I thought you were going to say toilet.
Only when I'm on the toilet.
This is where it gets really scrappy now.
See what's happening better.
Look at that. They misrun their kick.
Back to what we're supposed to be doing. Let's watch the game.
Oh, I'm trying. Lucky bounce.
Yeah, good catch, Jack.
Give a shout out to Adrian for thanks for filming this.
Yeah, we have done. Yeah, we have. Is the only one that took the initiative to actually stream it. So.
Yeah, thank you, Adrian Zittel.
I think he was surprised though when he started streaming. He probably just thought, "Oh, I'll just stream it for a bit of fun," and then loads of people started watching and commenting and liking and stuff. He's like, "Oh God."
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't realise there's a lot of people out there trying.
How many people want to watch these games? Yeah.
I've only just added him as a friend. To be fair, yesterday.
After watching his footage like 3,000 times.
I've been watching it like hundreds and hundreds of times, and I've never added him. So.
How many views is this actually on now?
What it makes it a lot easier to actually watch him. I can't see without bringing it out of full screen.
Oh, there you go, 2,877.
Wow.
Just a little touch match.
I think the real shocker was that video I shared with one of our players in Australia, and it went up to like 50,000 views or something.
Yeah, ridiculous that one. Yeah. Apparently, Harry was shared on some UFC fighter's Instagram the other day. You know, for that basketball spin he did.
Yeah. I actually saw that. I think the guy that shared it. Wait, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, but he's sharing the wrong sport. You should be watching ours. UFC. You should be watching us.
Watch rugby, mate.
Is that a kick? Didn't look
yeah,
like
Moose. Oh, this is it. Moose put kick it. I did it.
Okay, watch it back. I wasn't looking.
No, they've gone back. We've got the ball. This isn't it.
No, but they whistle us and say the French is French ball.
It's the French ball, yeah.
Oh, you don't see
Moose
it.
Ball.
So look, he kicks it there, and the
Moose kicks it there.
The camera doesn't pan.
I pick it up,
and Jack catches it. Unfortunately, we can't see what's happening, but we do keep it. You can see Matt moving his hand, saying it goes back to 0. So
oh yeah,
so delayed.
They didn't go back to 0. They then played 5th and last.
Yeah, they played 5th and last.
You can see Tom doing the kick inside on the corner.
And then Mikel Gon comes to me and rips the ball out of my hands. Little, you know what I mean?
You should have fought for that, dude. You can't let them take the ball out of your hands. Yeah, because you can see I'm going crazy as well. Yep, and that's how it ended.
But that in that scenario, if something like that happens, there's nothing you can do about it. So it's our heads were lost in the from that call, so we didn't transition right. We didn't get
it's all about transitioning.
We had to be able to just go right. Okay, yeah, no problem, sir, and get on with it. But we didn't. And we're too busy going back thinking, why? What did I do wrong? Did he actually touch it? What have they seen something that did happen that didn't? What's going on? So you're not actually thinking, rather than going, yeah, that's the call. It's their ball. Time to defend.
Yeah, we didn't transition well at all.
I think that's the score that put them ahead as well, you know.
Yeah, that's a tough transition to make for any player. Especially it's late in the game, your head's not 100% with it anyway. And then to get a call like that where everyone's like, well, no, he kicked it. It's like, there's no sort of argument. There's no, maybe it was this. It's just the wrong call.
Whether it's the wrong call or not, the reaction's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's hard though. It's so hard to get your head around that one. Good tackling on that side. I don't even know who that was.
That was me.
I'm just.
Hey, it was. Oh, you want to know who it was? It was me.
That was poor. Joe and Lewis crashed into each other then. Lewis should have stayed out. Joe had it.
That's good defence on Joe there, though. You know, when we're talking about being inside the field and pushing them to the outside, Mikael Bowen had no options then.
But he covered over because obviously Jody was in the tackle before, so he cut across to cover it.
And the switching positions right. And I think we forced the turnover there as well by pushing them out to the other wing.
Yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier on as well, is when the far winger should stay close to his teammates and then push towards the wing, which is what happened in this case. It pushed the French player out to touch, and then we get the ball back.
Good dip.
That's it working exactly how you want it to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too sporadic.
What happened then?
It looks like Jody.
Did I run into you, Seth?
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure. Let's see that again.
No, it wasn't Jody at all. It was Seb that fell over.
Seb ran into my chair, I think. Come on, where are you?
It's after this run up. I think we lose it after this one.
I'm pretty sure it was your error in positioning. I do remember this.
If you went into the back of me, mate, you should have seen me.
Yeah, because that was the kick.
You had no reason to be there. So look, I'm going back into position now, and you've got absolutely no reason to be there. That's my position. It's true though, because all the players are on the other side of the pitch.
I'm just making you look bad.
Is you have now crashed into two people, Seb.
What, over there on the far side?
Yeah, what's the common denominator, Seb?
Yeah. If you crashed into Joe earlier and now you're crashing into Jack, maybe you need to
Joe was my bad. This was Jack's fault. He was wrongly positioned.
More vocal and where you're going and your cuts you're making, maybe communication. You know.
No, I'm so vocal. I'm so vocal. I always say, Jack, I love you. Wayne, you're beautiful.
Oh, you lie. Okay.
Yeah. I don't talk about rugby stuff though. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we got to work on.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
their setup, basically. It's all a little bit deflated now, really.
Well, what are we at?
So I lost that tackle.
8 minutes left of this video, so we're getting right into the latter stages of the game.
So they penalised me for that tackle. That was not a penalty. They called it like a tackle from the side or something.
What do you mean a tackle from the side?
Well, watch it back. They said
you come across and smash into him.
I come across, but I stopped him right in front of him.
Was he already tackled? Is the thing?
No, I came across because there was no way else.
Oh, is he calling you offside?
No, he said like a side bash. They call it or something. You're not allowed to bash into someone from the side, is what they said.
I've heard them say it about the back, going into the back of somebody.
Back's understandable, but they called it here. I remember they called it because I bashed into the side of him.
No way.
I could understand
recovering from
you for pushing him over.
Yeah, but my hands didn't touch him. It was like I just got his tag and then I fell to the floor.
That tackle just made is what you were talking about yesterday, Seb, where you slow down the play of the ball, because we could see there's 3 men running and our defense is just a little bit slow getting back.
And did you do it?
Yeah, I'm doing what you said. So
golden boot.
So this is
there.
This is our line
of
himself is wrong as well.
Yeah, our line's wrong.
Yeah, Jody needs to be on the outside of that post.
Yeah, so yeah, Jody's way too far out. I could have took
it, but now I take it, and now they've overrun.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Time to set.
Back in that corner.
The problem here is she's staying on her
you've got
channel there, and there's a huge gap between her and Joe. And she had no one in front of her.
They scored where she should have been.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
That's where you have to make the choice to let go of your shape, sort of thing.
Well, you've got to follow the players that are in front of you, and she, at that time she had no one in front of her, unfortunately.
It's a shame because she had some nice plays as well.
Yeah, she did.
Right, so we're on 6.5 minutes left of the video, and I'm pretty sure French were like 2 points up at this point after scoring that. I think we only had like a minute and a half or something after this conversion, and Mikel Gorn does the right thing, takes his sweet time, and I'm behind the sticks trying to get the ball back to the centre spot as fast as possible after the kick. But
I don't like him as a player, but he is composed and thinks about what he's doing.
He's a smart player.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of time for Gorn.
That's it. It's playing the rules. You're playing the rules, playing the game.
Why are they clapping?
It's just the French, you know. Hate the French.
Joke.
No. Oh, boys. Can we watch one that we win next time?
Mate.
Brilliant.
Why'd you do that?
That was great.
You dickhead.
Oh dear, that was funny.
Oh god.
Right, guys. Just to my studio.
I can't.
I can't. Seb, do you want to do the sign off?
All right, guys, it was great seeing you. Hope you enjoyed this second half of the Toulon game. Hopefully, we'll get a good quality stream next time, and we can watch back a game seriously with you. We'll be slightly better organised. This is the beginning of the Jack and Seb plus Fred game review, so we'll improve every time, and hopefully, you can learn a thing or two.
Yeah. I say what you said before was good. Let's get a comment of what match to do. I think that's a better look.
Yeah. Leave a comment, guys. Let us know which game you want us to review. Preferably one that we won, please.
No, it doesn't even have to be an England game.
It doesn't matter. Preferably one that's good quality stream. So you've got options like all the grand finals, either French side, either English side, or any international games against Australia.
It'd be a good one to actually analyse one that we haven't played in, because obviously when you're watching one you've played in, you analyse yourself a lot more. Apart from Seb,
people call me the wheelchair rugby league whore. I've played everywhere. So
you mean England and France?
And
everywhere,
Athlone and Halifax and Leeds.
Yeah, that's England.
Soon to be Argonauts.
He's the wheelchair rugby league whore. He's just been around everywhere.
Yeah,
every club. Yeah. We can also, watch Australian club games or French club games. There's all sorts of games to watch, or the World Cup 2017 World Cup games as well. There's loads of games out there to watch. So if people want to comment and say, just give us a ring on what they want us to watch, we can do it.
Or send us a link. If you have a game you want us to watch, send us a link in, because then we know, click, this is the one we're going to look at.
I can put it straight on, yeah.
Or if you have specific questions or anything like that, we can reply to those. We'll have the adequate reply.
Oh, dear.
Okay, bye.
All right, love you. See you guys.